What's going on, everybody? So I was having a conversation with Tyler, Simply Fragrances, the other day, and he just did a tag video, and then he in turn tagged Justin, and so technically I got tagged by Tyler and by Justin for 5 fragrances that I'm excited to get in 2021. And so here we are. I'm going to go over my 5, and stay tuned. So, 4 of the 5 aren't released yet. Technically, all 5 aren't released yet, but I do have a decant of one, and we'll go over that one last. But the first one I'm excited about is Javanchi Intense. So, I have high hopes for this one. It's an iris-based fragrance. I do have the EDT that this is an intense version of. I have it pulled up on my computer right here for reference. I think this is going to be really good. The original is a little generic for some. I understand that. I enjoy it. I think it's very easy wear, very versatile. But I do agree with this being a bit more dense. And I think it's going to be a bit more iris heavy. I think that's going to really work in its favor. It's going to be a bit more herbal green and a bit more powdery than fresh. I really think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty excited about it. I have a feeling it's going to have pretty decent performance because all my gentleman fragrances and gentleman flankers have pretty good performance. Even cologne, Javanchi Gentleman Cologne has decent performance for being such a light fragrance. So that's the first one I'm really excited to get. I'm not saying I'm going to get it on release. I'm not saying I'm going to get most of these on release because, retail's pricey. But I am looking forward to it, and this is one of the 5 I'm looking forward to getting this year, and I will get before 2021 is out. So next, I have ran out of my decant of Y EDP from YSL, and then now they announced Y Le Parfum. I really like L'Homme Le Parfum, and I really like La Nuit de L'Homme Le Parfum. So I seem to like the Le Parfum flankers for YSL's fragrances, so I'm thinking I might hold off on getting Y EDP because I could always get that later and get this first because I know I like Y EDP, and I think I'm gonna buy this one blind, and I'm sure it's gonna be pricey, but I don't know, I just feel like it's gonna be so full-bodied and rich and have the right type of scent profile. Like the concentration is gonna be right for the type of projection and richness that I prefer. In a lot of my fragrances, I usually gear towards the Parfum flankers like Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, Pacha de Cartier. I mean, I always like the Parfums, and like I just said, from their own house, L'Homme Le Parfum and La Nuit de L'Homme Le Parfum. Love those fragrances. They're my favorite versions. They're my favorite flankers of those lines. So I'm thinking Y Le Parfum might be a really good fragrance for me. I'm worried about it being too full of aldehydes because it does have aldehydes. I don't mind aldehydes, but if it's too heavy, it can kind of throw the balance off. But I'm trusting them to have this pretty well balanced, and I think I'm going to enjoy this one. And this is definitely one I plan on getting, and I'm very excited to get my hands on in 2021. Next, the second I saw this bottle, I said, ooh, I'm getting that. Armani Code Eau de Parfum. So I didn't feel the need to get Absolute Gold. Absolute's not even my favorite. I like Profumo. I like Colonia. I like the original. If this can smell even remotely close to the original but stronger, I think we're going to have a winner here, people. And the Armani Code line, the majority of them tend to have really good performance, especially the last several. They perform really well. They're very loud fragrances. They're very long-lasting. It's a compliment-pulling DNA. It's a compliment-pulling line. It's geared towards ladies telling you smell good. That's what this line's all about. I love the black with the gold cap. They kind of mixed in an old style. I forgot which one, which flanker from the past that's off the top of my head. But I'm very excited about this one. Mandarin orange, bergamot, lemon, rosemary, lavender, tonka bean absolute, cedarwood, musk, and vanilla. I don't know, something even without the anise being in there. I just have a feeling this is going to be really good. As long as the tonka bean and vanilla don't take over this fragrance like Absolute and Absolute Gold. I'm hoping it's not redundant. I'm hoping the other notes are enriched a bit more, so this one isn't just some super sweet vanilla tonka bean bomb like the last two. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind fragrances like that. I own Absolute. I recommend it to you guys from time to time because I do think it's a good fragrance. But I don't want to have another Absolute. That's why I didn't go with Absolute Gold, because I felt like they were a little too similar. So I have high hopes for Armani Code Eau de Parfum. Probably going to buy that one blind as well. And that's definitely one I'm very excited to get my hands on because I have really high expectations for this one. And hopefully it don't let me down. It's definitely one of the 5 I'm most excited about. Next, I can't pull this one up on the website, but I can pop a picture of the bottle up on screen. Kajal Home 2. Those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know how much I really enjoy Kajal Home. I think that's one of the more versatile, expensive smelling fragrances out there. I think it's the best place to start if you're going to dive into the house of Kajal. They make incredible fragrances. They're expensive, but they're incredible fragrances. You're getting what you pay for. Original fragrances, second to none in quality, presentation, everything is top notch. And they are serious performers for eau de parfum concentration because the quality of the oils is so high. They don't have to go higher than an EDP concentration. And Kajal Home has left such an indelible imprint and impression on me that I cannot wait to get that fingerprint magnet bottle because it looks like it's going to be a fingerprint magnet just like Lamar. Because their last release, Lamar, was my favorite pickup of 2020. Who knows? Kajal Home 2 could potentially be my favorite pickup of 2021. So I've got high hopes for that one as well, and that's definitely one I'm very excited for when it's coming out in the very near future from what I understand, within the next month or so maybe a little bit longer than that, but I can't wait to get my hands on that bottle, spray that juice, talk about it with you guys. Kajal Home 2, really excited to get that one this year. And last but not least, I've had this decant for a little while. I didn't know if we could really talk about it. I've seen a few people have gotten their hands on them. They've been sent these travel-sized decants, so that looked like a green light to talk about it to me. So the next release from Zaharoff is going to be called Rosé. So what I can tell you about Rosé is there's not too many rose incense fragrances out there on the market. This has Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, and a gorgeous rose incense. I forgot which country it came from, on the Signature Pour Homme base. So this is another flanker to Signature Pour Homme, but it's very unisex. You have to like rose. You have to like rose. But it's like it's 2 different fresh roses plus a genuine, authentic incense smell. It's not a smoky smell, it's an incense. It absolutely smells like burning incense. It's gorgeous. It smells like nothing else I've ever smelled before. This stuff is magnificent. People are going to love this. When they get there, when everybody can get their nose on this, I'm telling you, if you like rose, this is a rose fragrance you have never smelled before. It is frickin' incredible. The rose incense mixing with that aromatic lavender. Like I said, it's Signature Pour Homme with some added Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and some rose incense. I wish I could remember what country the rose incense is for. I know George was very excited when he got his hands on it because he absolutely wanted to make this fragrance. Be looking out in the spring-ish, I think. Mid to late spring, I think, is when he's looking for a release potentially, but cat's been out the bag, so I made sure he was okay with me talking about it. It was green light. Definitely looking forward to getting a full bottle of Signature Rosé from Zaharoff. So that's my 5. That's the 5 that I am super excited to get my hands on. I'm hoping I don't get let down because 4 out of the 5 I've not smelled. Signature Rosé I have right here. I just don't have a full bottle. It's travel decant. I know this is great. This is fantastic. I can't wait to get a full bottle of this. This stuff's awesome. Kajal Home 2. I'm pretty confident that's going to come out good because Kajal never lets me down. Why Le Parfum? I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be really good. because all the other fragrances in the line are really good. I just feel like it's going to be great. I feel like it's going to be the best one. I feel like it's going to be better than Live, better than the EDP. It's just my gut. Armani Code Eau de Parfum is the only one that makes me a little nervous because of the route they've been going. I feel like there's potential for it to be redundant to the other recent releases in the line, but I don't know. I just have a gut feeling that they're going to do the right thing with this one, and it's going to be a really good release. So I'm pretty excited about it, and the bottle is gorgeous. And then with Javanchi Intense, always love a good iris fragrance, and I feel like this is going to be a much more green iris fragrance. I feel like it's going to be a great addition to the Gentleman line. So that's the ones I'm excited about. So people I need to tag. Let's see, who should I tag? I'm going to tag Steve, Fragrance Fanatic. Go ahead and tag you, my friend. And, who would be a good person to tag? I didn't plan this. I started recording and didn't really plan for who I was going to tag. John Murrell. John Murrell Fragrance Reviews. He tagged me in a video recently, which will be the next tag video I have to do. John and Steve, you guys are tagged, because these tag videos are really good to mix around with everybody. It gets everybody talking and thinking and coming up with ideas, and it's really good stuff. It really is. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all your feedback. I love hearing from you guys. What's some fragrances that you're excited to get your hands on in 2021? Let me know down in the comments, because these are the 5 that I'm most excited about. It was a pretty easy list to make, because as soon as they got announced, I was, oh yeah, can't wait to get those. So until next time, I can't say if you spray it now, you'll thank me later, because this isn't for sale yet, and neither are the other 4. So I'll just leave it with this. Keep smelling great and have a good one, guys.